Hello students, welcome to the class. It's our science class. Today we will learn about our basic needs, that is air, water. Today we will learn about air. Air is everywhere, even in this room, even in your room where you are sitting. In every empty places there is air. We cannot see air or we cannot touch air. We can feel when it blows. We can feel it when it blows. The moving air is called wind, right? The moving air is called wind. If you look at the window, you can see that trees, branches are swaying, the wind, the dust are blowing, the dry leaves are blowing. That is possible only because of air. Because there are airs, you can see that that leaves are swaying or the dust is blowing. That you can see. Okay, let's try a trick. Put your fingers on your nose and hold it. Hold your breath. You will feel very uncomfortable because you cannot take the air. If you remove your finger, then you can breathe properly. You can feel comfortable then. What does it mean? It means that air helps us in breathing. If we close our mouth and close our nose, we cannot breathe. So air helps us in breathing. Air is of condition with in air there are oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen. There are so many gases. Okay, those gases we also cannot see. When we breathe in, we take the oxygen, and when we breathe out, we removes the carbon dioxide. Okay, every plant, animals, and all the living beings like us, we need air to breathe. Every living beings, animals, plants, and us, we all need air to breathe. But it gets dirty. How it gets dirty? The burning of garbages, the burning of rusting of crackers, the vehicles, the smoke from the factories, these all things make the air dirty, and then air gets polluted. How can I keep the air clean? If we plant many trees, we can keep the air clean, right? Every plants and animals need air to breathe. So for this we will do a activity. Okay, do an activity. Take a tub with the flower plant, and then cover the pot with a plastic bucket. Don't forget to water it daily, and then again cover it with the plastic bucket. What you will notice after 2 to 3 days, you will notice that the plant is dying. Why the plant is dying? Because it is not getting the air to breathe. That's why it is dying. So it is proven that every plant, animals, everyone need air to breathe, to live, right? You can see that dolphins and sharks are coming out from water, right? They jump through a water, or jump through water from under the water. Why? Because they also need air to breathe. They also need air to breathe. What air helps? Air helps to fly the birds, to fly the aeroplane, to fly the kites, to sail the boats, to sail the boats. The birds need air, the parachute needs air, the kites need air to fly, the aeroplane needs air to fly, the uh, fire balloons also need air to fly. And the windmill, you have seen the windmill. The windmill also need air to move it. So the windmill generate electricity, right? The windmill generate electricity. If you go higher, you will feel cold because there are less air. So if you go higher in a mountain, there is air quantity is decreased. It decreases, the air quantity is decreased. So there are very less oxygen. So we cannot breathe, or we felt very difficulty in breathing there. So in mountains we felt difficulty in breathing. You have seen that the mountaineers who climb on mountains, they carry oxygen bags in their oxygen cylinders in their bags. Even the divers, that means who swim underwater, they also carry oxygen cylinder because we cannot breathe underwater, right? We cannot breathe underwater. That's why they carry oxygen cylinders. In space also there are no oxygen or no air. So there also they carry oxygen cylinders to breathe. You have seen that in hospitals also the patients need oxygen. The patients use oxygen cylinders. They have oxygen mask to breathe properly. So these are the functions of air. The air helps in breathing, and who needs air? Hope you have understand. We will learn this chapter only, why we need air and how we need air. Thank you for watching.